What do you think about the whole, the whole argument that's made with, NASA, right? Oh, it's great. It's fucking great. Go to the moon, go to the Mars and all this stuff, and develop technology which trickles down to our everyday life, so we can still pay £1.70 for and struggle to eat, struggle to do anything. Yeah, so technology's really helped us, hasn't it? There's a lot of things going on. Let's unpack it in a kind of just rough and ready way, right? Einstein said technology is advancing beyond our humanity, right? So what do you think about the NASA thing? We go out into outer space, find another place. Why don't we start with Earth first and sort Earth out first? Oh no, there's a surprise. People doing all this podhead bullshit tell us that, oh no, it's helping humanity, trickle down. Well, technology helps humanity, does it? No, really, I think, where's the fucking humanity, to quote John Lennon, you know what I mean? What do you think? What about me, what I've been doing? Trickle down humanity. I've been doing the trickle down humanity thing. And Elon Musk is doing the trickle down technology to make us zombies and AI robots, you know what I mean? The people, what do you think about that? Yeah, personally, I think, here's my PhD thesis right here, right now, right? I think we would be better in the medieval period, because we'd be dancing around the fire. That's what Mushroom teaches you, innit? Humanity getting together, social animals. That's been hacked by the AI thing, yeah? Because of the, the matrix, the web, it's all, it's mirroring it's a part of reality, isn't it? But, like, the God thing, small and big, one. We're individual, but we're all connected, We're connected via, are we going to end up being connected via the computer? And in real life, we're not going to know how to connect. I think that's the battle, isn't it? AI versus humanity. So what do you think, Peter Commonwealth? Do you think going to Mars is really fucking helping humanity, is it? Yeah. So we can sit there and have a wee distraction. That's kind of like what they say when the Queen, wasn't it? Oh, the Queen's getting married. No, the Queen, the fucking Harry or William or whoever's getting married. Oh, it's good. It's great to take it to. It gives us something to bond over. How pathetic is that, humanity? Right? We've got to sit and bond over some bullshit wedding. To quote David Icke, or you're celebrating the very people that are that represent the very system that fucked you in the first place. That's a fucking great idea, isn't it? Wake up, humanity. See, when I was sitting, what do you think about all that? And so on, Trickle down economics, that was proven to be absolutely false because politics is involved. Politics comes from two words. Poly meaning many and ticks meaning blood-sucking insects, you know what I mean? If you put the politics and the economics, trickle down economics, nah, I think it's actually been sucked, the energy's been sucked out of us like a battery, like all those animated films were telling us, So trickle down economics, bullshit. Trickle down technology to make us so fucking cool and feel great, bullshit. You've missed that. You can't see the wood for the trees. You think technology is making you feel better, but we haven't learned to appreciate the tools. We're just sitting there. We didn't even ken how to appreciate the part. I would argue we'd be better off in the medieval period, without obviously the brutal wars. Can we have technology and can we have where's the balance? Where is the balance between the technology helping humanity and still living in the world? That's the balance there, isn't it? That needs to be reached. You can, what I mean, like. But so trickle down economics, that was bullshit. Trickle down technology, okay, fair enough. But as I say, folk didn't appreciate it. I think the goal should be, as I've said before, should be contentment, happiness, the fully fledged, actualized, or fully fledged human being living their best life, right? But I would argue that there's a danger. I think we saw that in COVID and everything. Too much technology, too much of one thing is bad, and it made people miserable and fucking depressed. A lot of people that fucking killed themselves, So technology isn't the only answer. It's like there's no one answer, is it? Tool is used for good or ill. It's the balance that we want to be striking here, isn't it? So trickle down technology. What do you think? 0 to 10. Do you think that's the rise of all various? You can't just say technology. Different technologies. To what extent have one or the other contribute in a positive way to the evolving in a positive way of humanity? politics is involved in all of these different areas, which fucks everything up, doesn't it? Politics fucks the you know, it's all designed. The system's designed to fuck you. Yeah, duh. Sitting at Central Station, you go, everyone's fucking miserable. It is like a fucking dystopian thing playing out. You know, folk trying on the hamster wheel to try and get enough money just to, and it's only a few people that work it out and leave the matrix, whatever system, to become entrepreneurs and do something cool. But I'm doing the trickle down humanity thing, yeah. Because I'm like, right, I'll escape a lot of the techno. Ironically, doing a smartphone to do it, but I'm doing the fully fledged, kind of free spirited, kind of crazy society's mascot, and then I go around to remind people it's still alright to play and all that we've lost. This is why I've come to the park, not to touch up young boys or anything, and not to even look at young boys, but I do notice there's young boys, young girls, young infants around. I see the parents and the kids and all that, and I go, you'll just kind of people watch, and you go, yeah, there is a kind of free spirited, you know, ness that we get from the kids. Trickle up, you could say that's trickle up, innit? Because you have kids, and the kids teach you as much as you teach them. The kids teach us about what the kids are a reminder of everything that you've lost as a parent, innit? You lost your soul, sold your soul to the system, and your kids are teaching it. This, you know. But I'm doing the trickle down. It's all right to be, kind of thing, you know. I didn't see a lot of other people trickling down me many good things. They're, like I say, it's more kind of. I'm trickling up. I'm trying to trickle down stuff, but they're trickling up too much. They're sucking off my energy, you know what I mean? So you got to protect your energy, innit? But sitting at Central Station, you're going, it is kind of like, fucking hell, I'm fucking finally free in the way I'm living my life the way I want to live it. Most 99% of the folk at that fucking station are fucking struggling. I'm struggling financially as well, don't get me wrong, but that will be sorted out. But you go there, a lot of those, they bought into the lie that the system told you. You get that fucking job and fine, but is that what you want, you know? And you get your wee holiday as a wee release valve. But at least I'm doing cool shit all the time. How cool is that? You know what I mean? At least I'm trying to do that. It's not always like that, you know, but you know what I mean? Like, and I think God's trickling down some wisdom, as you know, through various things, try to kind of wake up humanity through glorious vessels like myself and Youngblood that were there to as messenger from God to pass on a slightly different message. Say it's okay to live your life this way. You know, don't have to be a fucking zombie, you know what I mean? Put your comments below. Anything that you've got to say about any of that. What do you think? I think personally, fair enough. Like you could say with a lot of the technologies and notably like carbon fiber, all the stuff you ride a carbon fiber bike because of the technologies that they developed. With the space program, so it's quite good in it. So it's space age. I mean, I suppose fair enough. I'll finish with that. Fair enough. The bikes are good because you buy a cheap bike nowadays, and it's like, whoa! If I'd seen a bike like that back when I was like 12 years old, I'd be like, fucking it, what? It's like space age, just because it's got black aluminium wheels, not chrome wheels, aluminium wheels, and. Yeah, and all that, and the tire technology as well, the Kevlar, and they put, you know, what's it got, the micro particles of graphene and all these, you know. So fair enough, I mean, like.